WNBA press conferences are becoming increasingly contentious.
The fever, the wings, how are you going to use this as a measuring stick to assess whether or not maybe some changes need to happen?
What you just saw was Chicago Sky's head coach, Teresa Weatherspoon, dodging questions about Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. But why would a seasoned coach like Weatherspoon react this way? Is Clark's dominance unsettling the entire league? Make sure to subscribe as we dig into the controversy, exploring how the Caitlin Clark effect is shaking up the WNBA. First, let's remember why Caitlin Clark is causing such a stir. Since entering the league, she's been nothing short of extraordinary, not just any rookie, but a game-changing star. Leading the Indiana Fever with impressive stats, she's redefining the game. Now, let's dive into the numbers. Average points per game, 22.6 points per game, 7.8 assists, 5.4 rebounds, and a 34.6% three-point percentage. These stats are staggering for any player, but for a rookie, they're almost unheard of. Caitlin Clark isn't just shining. She's redefining what's possible in the WNBA. Her impact goes beyond individual performance. She's transformed the Indiana Fever. Last season, they finished with a dismal 13-27 record. Now, they're fighting for a playoff spot, having already surpassed last year's win total. Clark has injected new life into the team, turning them from the league's underdogs into serious contenders. The Fever are no longer the league's punching bag. They're making noise, challenging top teams, and even rattling some coaches. But with success comes scrutiny, and not all attention is welcome. Clark's dominance is beginning to ruffle feathers across the league, which brings us back to that telling moment with Teresa Weatherspoon. Rivalries in the WNBA are nothing new, but Clark and the Indiana Fever are pushing tensions to a whole new level. Let's delve into some recent incidents that reveal just how intense the atmosphere is becoming in the WNBA. Take, for example, the incident with Alyssa Thomas in the Connecticut Sun's last game. Thomas delivered a hard foul that knocked Caitlin Clark to the floor, a move many deemed unnecessary. Fans and analysts alike saw this as a not-so-subtle message. Welcome to the WNBA, rookie. But that's just the beginning. There's been a noticeable increase in physical, aggressive defense against Clark in multiple games. Opposing teams seem willing to do whatever it takes to curb her influence. Yet, here's what's truly remarkable. Clark isn't fazed. She continues to play her game, executing impossible passes, sinking deep shots, and leading her team with unwavering confidence. Now, let's turn our attention to Weatherspoon's abrupt exit from the press conference. In all my years covering basketball, I've never witnessed anything like it. A coach refusing to answer questions about an opposing player. This isn't just unusual, it's unprecedented. And remember, Teresa Weatherspoon isn't just any coach. She's a legend in women's basketball, a Hall of Famer, and a two-time WNBA champion. As a player, she's seen everything this sport has to offer, or so we thought. So, what could drive Weatherspoon to such an extreme reaction? Is it simply the frustration of watching her Chicago Sky struggle while Clark's Fever is on the rise, or is there something deeper at play? Some analysts suggest that Weatherspoon's reaction hints at a larger issue brewing in the league. Perhaps this is a sign that some WNBA veterans are struggling to cope with the meteoric rise of a rookie like Caitlin Clark. We can't overlook that Weatherspoon's reaction came just before a pivotal showdown between the Sky and the Fever. It's almost as if she was sending a message, not just to the media, but to her own team and the entire league. Weatherspoon's silence speaks volumes, highlighting how much Clark is shaking things up, both on and off the court. Imagine being a seasoned coach with years of experience, only to have a 22-year-old come along and make your tactical approach seem outdated. It's easy to see why some might feel threatened. Clark isn't just bringing her A game. She's attracting media attention that the WNBA has rarely seen. Fever games are drawing record audiences, social media is buzzing with her highlights, and suddenly, everyone's talking about the league. This surge in interest is fantastic for women's basketball, but it can be unsettling for coaches and players who have been in the league for years and never received this level of attention. Then there's the matter of her playing style. Clark plays a bold, risk-taking brand of basketball, filled with daring passes and long-range shots. It's a style that defies the traditional conventions of professional play, especially for more conservative coaches. This new wave of play is challenging the status quo, and not everyone is comfortable with the change. Clark's rise challenges traditional play styles and adds financial pressure. Her success brings more attention and money to the WNBA, which means higher stakes for everyone. Coaches who can't adapt might find themselves out of a job. Reactions like Weatherspoon's hint at this growing tension. Clark's impact is evident. A 35% spike in Fever game viewership, soaring social media followers, and record ticket sales. She's drawing new eyes to the league. But with the spotlight comes intense scrutiny. Every move she makes and every decision by coaches and players is now under a magnifying glass. This attention is both a dream and a challenge for the WNBA. On the flip side, this heightened attention is creating immense pressure that not everyone can handle, and it's only going to intensify. As the regular season nears its end, the Caitlin Clark effect will face its ultimate test in the playoffs. The Fever, expected to be at the bottom, are now fighting for a spot, and there's buzz about Clark potentially winning a championship in her rookie year. Given her dominance, it doesn't seem far-fetched. However, the pressure will be unparalleled. Every playoff game will be under intense scrutiny, with media and fan expectations at an all-time high. Clark has shown she thrives in big moments, but the playoffs are a different challenge. Will she rise to the occasion or buckle under the weight of expectations? Other teams will undoubtedly devise strategies to neutralize her impact, with more physical play and constant double teams anticipated. This raises a critical question. Will Clark and the Fever's regular season success carry over into the playoffs, or will seasoned teams prevail under the intensified pressure? One thing is clear, this postseason promises to be the most thrilling and watched in WNBA history. Regardless of the outcome, it will set a significant precedent for the league's future. The stage is set for history, and it will be fascinating to see how it all unfolds. What are your predictions for the playoffs? Will Caitlin Clark continue her dominance and lead the Fever to success, or will veteran teams overcome the pressure? And what about Teresa Weatherspoon's reaction? Did she overreact, or is her frustration justified? Share your thoughts in the comments below and join the debate. We're eager to hear your insights and predictions. If you enjoyed this analysis and want to stay updated on all things WNBA, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Don't miss out on any videos featuring the league's biggest stars and most thrilling moments. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. What are your predictions for the playoffs? Will Caitlin Clark continue her dominance and lead the Fever to success, or will veteran teams overcome the pressure? And what about Teresa Weatherspoon's reaction? Did she overreact, or is her frustration justified? Share your thoughts in the comments below and join the debate. We're eager to hear your insights and predictions. If you enjoyed this analysis and want to stay updated on all things WNBA, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Don't miss out on any videos featuring the league's biggest stars and most thrilling moments. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.